Let's talk about UFC. Let's talk about some of the things that have happened, some of the things that are coming, some of the things that are on the horizon that we're either excited about, not excited about. Think I mean we there was a lot of talk last weekend about some things that we could go through if you guys want to. But let's just touch a little bit on UFC. So last weekend we had we had an MVP Jake Paul Promotions card come out, and it was, if I'm not mistaken, the top two fights was Gina Carano and Ronda Rousey, and then Platinum Mike Perry and Nate Diaz, correct?
Yep.
Yep.
And
Okay.
before that, you had Francis
This is
Ngannou in
Nagano.
there.
Yeah, and you had Nagano before that. So let's start with the Nagano fight. What was y'all's feeling on it?
I mean, I knew he was going to win by knockout. Dude's got one of the hardest punches ever recorded. So, yeah, I mean, whenever you have that kind of hitting strength, all it takes is, one punch. I mean, dude's equivalent to getting hit by a freaking Volvo little car. Like,
Well, I mean
Yeah.
that's just the heavyweights. That's the heavyweights. They
It's
all
like
have
it's
one
like
punch
it's like
power.
you said with baseball, guessing the Dodgers are going to win. I mean, Francis Ngannou going up against a not so named fighter as himself is a pretty easy win, I'd say. I mean, everyone knew that he was like minus 1350 on the fight cards. Like,
Yeah.
dude lost that fight, he should have just retired.
Yep. I mean, the biggest thing with that fight was, let's be real, the only person that anybody really believes in the world that can give Francis any kind of a run for his money is John Jones.
John Jones.
That's it.
I mean, I don't think that's even a run for his money. I think Johns has been in war too many times. He knows to stay away from that powerhouse of a hit. He's going to piece him apart, take him to the ground, and those elbows are going to destroy his life. I don't think Ngannou really has a chance in that fight. He's a stand-up fighter. He's proven that in almost all of his fighters. John will get him on the ground and take him piece by piece.
Question is, can he keep him on the ground? Question is,
And
can
I
he
was
keep
about to
him
say,
down?
as long as that strength doesn't prevent him from going to the ground, I don't see him having a chance. And that's why I think John honestly won't come out of retirement or won't take that fight, because he is a money fight like Conor McGregor. He's effing rich. He doesn't need to step in there and piece anyone apart unless it's going to add to his legacy. And
Yeah.
right now, Ngannou has not knocked anyone on the floor of significance to make John say, okay, I need to fight you.
Not in a long time, at least. Not since he left the UFC.
Right.
He hasn't fought anybody since he left the UFC worth a damn, in my opinion. I mean, he's fought some people, but none of them worth their weight in gold to fight. Not to give John Jones a piece. And the thing is John wants to make sure that if he does it, there's a reason why he does the fight, and it makes sense for him. And there's the biggest thing is Ngannou knocks him out, and that puts a big chink in John Jones's armor. Do I think it happens? Absolutely not. I've watched plenty of heavy hitters try to knock John Jones out, and John Jones knows how to avoid the fight. He knows how to get away. He knows how to move away to make that never happen. But Ngannou is in my opinion, he's a one-dimensional fighter. He has knockout power, and he has more knockout power than any heavyweight I've probably ever seen in my life.
But that's all he has.
But that's all he has. That's what I said. He's just one-dimensional. There's nothing else that you're scared of. You're not looking at him going, oh, man, he's going to take me to the ground, and he's going to bury me in elbows and knees. He's not going to do that. That's not him. Like, it's not going to happen. So, I think personally, I think John takes him deep into rounds. I don't think John puts him out quick. I think he takes him deep into rounds. I think he tires him out. He puts him on the ground, and then he completely just shreds his entire body with elbows. That's my opinion, is how John would get through that fight.
Because John is a submission specialist, he catches him slipping and he gets
chokes
choked
him
out,
chokes him the hell out. Chokes him out, armbar, guillotine. There could be 1,000 ways he gets choked out by John Jones.
John is still, even as a heavyweight fighter, is still pretty long, lanky, and slim, in my opinion, for a heavyweight fighter, dude.
Yeah,
so
he's still one of the biggest
wrapped around
heavyweights.
you.
That's for sure. He's still one of the biggest heavyweights.
Yeah, dude. Don't let that man get wrapped around you.
Goat, bro.
Yeah, that's why that's why he is. That's why the UFC president says all the time, the baddest man in the world is John Jones. There's nobody badder than him. There's no one.
Joe Rogan said it on his podcast. You put 10 people in a room with John Jones, the baddest of the
John Jones walks out of
that room.
And Joe Rogan fully believes that he walks out of there damn near unscathed. He walks out of there with no damage. Like the guy is just an anomaly.
He's a bad man.
Yeah, he is. He's just a bad man. And I mean,
Yeah.
love to watch him fight again. I hope he's not fully retired because I've been watching John since he came into the
Yeah,
UFC.
I just don't want to see. Sorry to cut you. I just don't want to see him take that one last one and he loses.
I don't
And
think
like
that'll
I just,
happen.
I mean, I
John's
don't
protected
either,
his
but
legacy for this long. I think he knows exactly what to do.
yeah.
I think if that Aspinall fight ever comes up, if Crybaby
I was
Wonder
about to
ever
say,
gets
how do
over
you
his
think?
eye,
How do
I
you
think he
feel
gets.
about
I think John
How do
Jones
you feel
smokes
about
him.
Pereira if he ever comes in, or Aspinall taking that
I think the same thing.
on?
I think the same thing. I think John smokes
I
them
just
both.
don't think he takes the fight. I mean, I know he said Alex Pereira would be the one he would choose if he came back to do it,
Yep.
but that's not a challenge for him either. I
No.
mean,
He takes
Izzy
no
knocked
because
him out.
Pereira
That's
can do
all I'm
nothing on the
saying,
ground.
dude. Like,
Pereira
no.
can do nothing on the ground. We
But
saw that.
look, Izzy's not a knockout artist. He was called the style bender for a fucking reason. He took you into rounds and won by points usually.
Yeah.
Izzy knocked him out cold,
Yeah.
stiff armed.
Yeah.
You don't want to go up against John Jones. I'm sorry, Alex Pereira. You don't have what it takes either.
No. So okay, so that was the first fight, and then we're gonna get into the Gina Carano Ronda Rousey.
No. You skipped
Oh,
over
no,
Nate
we gotta do the
Diaz,
Diaz fault. No, my bad, gentlemen. Yeah, let's do the Platinum Mike Perry and Nate Diaz.
who lost that fight.
Bro, Diaz,
He
he needs to hang it up, bro.
He needs to retire.
He should have hung
doing
it up
it for
3
money.
fights ago. He
He's
should have
doing
hung it up
for
3
money.
fights ago. Go back to boxing.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Go back.
It's-
You got
bro.
mauled. He got
It's money.
this.
He's a
I
dog.
don't-
It's money.
He's a dog.
Listen, Platinum Mike Perry.
He don't care though, right? Like that's
Yeah.
the thing. Nate Diaz is one of those people. He's going to do it for the money. He's
You
taken
go-
several.
You're gonna
ass
care when
beatings,
you
what's one
die.
more?
You're gonna care when you die.
Yeah.
This guy's
He
a
might.
bare. This guy's a bare knuckle fighter. And
But
Conor
his-
McGregor
his
said
brain-
he likes to
his
throw
brain's
just straight
good.
knucks. He don't need
Yeah.
gloves. He likes to throw straight
That's
knucks.
true.
That's who
That's
you
true.
go in
He got-
against.
He got destroyed, bro.
Yeah, he got murdered.
got
It was not even
absolutely
close.
murdered.
Ryan was busy helping his father-in-law, and I sent him a picture of it in the second round, and dude's face literally looked like he just smeared blood all over it.
Like
he
He
dipped
had
his
that
face,
gash
right?
above his fucking
Yeah.
eye.
It was just
literally was just he
Dude,
took
I'm-
a knee to the face, and it was just gushing blood.
Platinum
Dude,
Mike
it's
Perry is a monster in bare knuckle fighting. I mean, the guy hurts people without trying. And Nate Diaz's little scrawny ass self wants to walk up in there and get bodied. I mean, it wasn't like you could see the size difference. You could see the technical difference between the two at this point in their career. Like he was an
stamina
amateur
was-
facing a pro.
The stamina difference was the biggest
Like-
thing for me because it just wasn't even close. After
No.
the first round, Nate Diaz looked like he was just running around the ring praying to not get folded in half like a lawn chair.
Yeah,
Which he was anyway.
which he was anyway.
Which he did.
Which he did anyway. He got absolutely like. Why not just have another stupid boxing match against somebody stupid that would have gotten you, probably netted you the same money under Jake Paul because Jake Paul gets all his guys paid. And, you know, kudos to Jake Paul for that. Can't stand the frickin' dude. But he gets people who are way past their prime paid. Let's be
How
real.
about half of Jake Paul's mouth being completely metal?
Well, you know, that's why you don't go in there against a true heavyweight world champion of the world. You learn very quickly that there's levels to this game, and you're on level 1. He's on level like 100.
Yeah, but honestly,
Dude's
him
back
doing that,
right
that's
section of his
some
teeth was
respect
cutting
doing
his tongue because it was caved in.
Yep.
That's some respect doing that because he stepped in with a bro monster.
I wouldn't have, dude.
He's
Like,
a
I'm
real
sorry.
monster.
I'm sitting there at 200 pounds, like, yeah, I'm a cruiserweight. I'm ready to fight. Oh, fight Anthony Joshua. Nah, I'm good. I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm exit stage
Anthony
left.
Joshua's arms are as big as a basketball.
Exactly.
brother.
That's what I'm saying. Like, no, dude. Come on. That's like
trying to
somebody
get
coming
a
right now
with
saying
12 ounce gloves.
that's like somebody asking him right now, hey, Jake Paul, would you go in against Tyson Fury? Are you stupid? If you said yes,
He
are
already
you
did that, though,
stupid?
didn't he? Or was that his younger
No,
brother?
he went with the younger brother and lost. That was Tommy
And still
Fury.
lost. Yeah, Tommy. That's right.
No, Tyson's actually another world heavyweight champ. Why don't he try out
Yeah.
Deontay Wilder next and really get his whole face relocated?
Oh man, that'd be crazy.
Oh my God!
Hey, his
jaw would separate from his body.
Whenever I saw him about to fight Tank, and Tank was about to rearrange his face.
Yeah, like I'm telling you.
And
like,
Tank
it's
Tank
wild.
is scrawny.
Yeah, like it's wild, dude. Anyway, we digress.
But yeah,
So
Diaz needs to hang it up.
yes, Diaz needs to hang it up. The Stockton boys were fun to watch for 20 years. Kudos to both of them boys for being dogs in the UFC for so many years. Nick and Nate. Yeah, Nick and Nate were both dogs in their divisions, both dogs in the UFC. Nate had 2 hell of a good fights against Conor McGregor, or was it 3? Was I mistaken? Was it 3?
2.
2. They went 1-1. And
they're still talking about that might be the third way
again.
down fight. I hope not.
I hope not neither. Like I'm listen. That can kind of segue. Let's finish this one up. But Nate Diaz needs to retire. I think that's the end of that one. Then we go into the the main event of the night, supposedly Miss Gina Carano versus Miss Ronda
17
Rousey.
fucking seconds. 17 fucking seconds.
Yep.
Hey, listen, I know a lot of us, when Ronda took that shot and we saw Gina get around her neck, I know a lot of us thought that Ronda almost lost that fight too.
I didn't.
Yeah.
She almost slipped up and got herself
didn't.
guillotined right off the rip.
I didn't believe that. Listen, the thing that I told Tyler and the thing that I will say about this, and I'll let you guys talk. This woman is a U.S. Olympic judo gold medalist.
Okay.
She is a monster at a ground game. And the thing is Gina threw a lazy leg. Hold on. Gina threw a lazy leg after being out for 16 years from the fight game. And she got taken down. She should not have been in that fight. She is damn near my age.
Even though she got in that fight, right? Ronda, badass bitch. We all know she is. She was indeed, right?
Yep.
So you get your ass whooped. You ashamingly leave and go over to a fake company like the WWE and become a so-called champion over there and wear a fake belt. All I'm saying, let's digress down the career. Then you come back for one fight against a washed-up fighter and say you're done. You want to go have some kids.
Yeah.
What was the point?
Money.
You
just said money for Nate Diaz. Money.
Right. Thank you. And that's the whole answer I wanted you to give me, right? She's not something special. She was when she first came in.
Yeah, sure.
I think the complete opposite. I don't think Ronda is the star fighter that everyone thought. She got her ass absolutely knocked in by Holly Holmes and was never the same since.
Absolutely.
She ran through just like everyone else, just like Conor did at first until he lost his first fight.
Yeah.
And then we saw it downfall. Then we saw the downfall come down. That's all I'm saying is everyone has that major run, Patty, then that downfall. We'll see what happens.
That's what every fighter does. But that's what every
not every fighter.
She's been retired for 10 years, Hunter. She's been retired for 10 years. No, she's not going to come back and start fighting every 3 months again. Hell no. She's been retired for 10 years. I'm
talking about Ronda.
That's what I'm talking about. She's been retired for 10 years.
She's been in everything else. She's been boxing. She's been fighting.
She has not boxed. She has not boxed. She's been in movies, and she was in the WWE, which is scripted. That's all she's done in the last 10 years. She has not been in a real fight in a decade.
And then you come back against someone who has also been in movies.
They're both washed. They're both washed.
Exactly. So why did you just say she's some pristine, the dog?
Because I said she was a U.S. Olympic gold medalist judo champion. U.S. Olympic. You wouldn't go in the ring with her. I damn sure wouldn't go in the ring with her. She would toss us around like a rag doll. I'm
not saying I would.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like, she is that person.
I'm saying that was a waste of a promotion. I'm saying it was a waste of a fight. It was a waste of 17 seconds of my fucking life.
Yeah, well, Jake Paul made $24 million off of it, so I bet he didn't think it was a waste.
That was the whole reason.
So it's not a waste to them. It's not a waste. It's a waste to you. It's not to them. They made money. Money.
Yeah, and that's
money we'll never see.
Like them low fight. Okay, that's what you say. I mean, if that's your thought process, brother, why are we doing this podcast?
Well, if we get to 24 million, high five. High five. High five.
I mean, the goal here is to have millions of followers and people watching every week, and so what?
That's everybody's goal.
I mean, I'm not saying no one's going to be a superstar here and get into a fighting game, but
I'm not talking about getting in a fighting game. I'm talking about they went out and they made money. It wasn't a great fight. We all knew that. I kind of knew that from the jump. You have a 10-year retired and a 16-year retired fighter.
It must be nice to be at the end of your fucking career and still get that option. That's all I'll say. There's your hot take, dude. Must be nice to just get money handed to you after you've done nothing with your career. She won a gold fucking medal, and everyone goes bananas.
She was the UFC Women's Champion. She was the UFC Women's Champion for 3 years in a row with not a single loss. She was 11-0.
All of her defenses, Ryan, and you could say this. Who the fuck did she fight?
Miesha Tate. Miesha Tate.
Oh,
Let's put her against Amanda Nunes again. Let's see what happens.
Amanda would win. But Amanda's going to get knocked out by Kayla.
At the end of Amanda's career, Amanda Nunes is a fucking dog. Let's get that straight. Amanda Nunes in her prime.
Did you just say Amanda fought Ronda at the end of her career?
Yeah.
No, she didn't. That was her first title win. She had the title 3 times. How was that the end of her fucking career? The first title she won. Yes, first title she won was when she beat Rousey. What are you talking about? Yes, you are. And Holly Holmes got a lucky head kick that could happen to absolutely anybody in the fight game. We've seen it happen to the biggest stars to knock Ronda out.
Not John Jones.
I mean,
right here, good for you. You got a good lucky head kick, and you knocked her to the floor.
Okay,
it happens in the game.
So we could go back and clap about Ronda armbarring everyone who had no ground game in their fight game. No ground game. Wrestling. Everyone went up against a fucking jiu-jitsu artist. And
she's not jiu-jitsu. She's judo. She's judo.
Judo, whatever the fuck. And we're not going to prepare for the ground game.
Habib did it for 33 straight fights. Nobody prepared for him. Nobody prepared for him.
But did he lose?
No, neither.
He lost.
Everybody. He retired. He retired.
A winner.
Sure. Yeah, sure.
Supposed to do it.
Okay.
Hey, John Jones, same way. He's only had 1 disqualification. If he retires, a winner.
John Jones has done it for 22 years, not 5.
Exactly.
Difference.
That's what I'm saying. She's not one of the greats. That's the bracket I'm putting her in. She's not.
Okay. You can put her in any bracket you want to.
She's not.
Okay.
Kyle, maybe we got the popcorn.
Ronda Rousey is not that girl.
Okay. She's the reason that they have a women's division, so you might want to give her some kind of flowers.
It was there before her.
No, it wasn't. She was the first champion in the women's division. Please don't argue this with me. I've been watching this shit for 30 years. She was the first women's champion. She fought in the first women's fight in UFC history. They didn't have one before her. She was it. That's why she's in the Hall of Fame as a pioneer. Because she's the first one to do it. Do you want to come with some more?
She got handed a belt because I'm pretty sure a lot of other women.
No, she fought Miesha Tate, who was a champion from another thing that came over to here from Strikeforce, which was another promotion. She was the champ over there. She came over here. They fought for the UFC belt. Miesha Tate got her ass whooped. Ronda became the champ and stayed the champ for almost 4 years until a lucky head kick took her down. 4 years. She fought and won.
Yeah, I don't think.
But she's not a great. But Khabib did it for 3 years, and some people call him the GOAT of the fucking men's realm.
I mean, Khabib's definitely he's.
But Ronda's not. They did the same thing. They both took people to the ground and fucking choked them out. Not a problem for Khabib, but for Ronda, she sucks because she did it.
No, I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say
did.
That if you stand up and fight with Ronda, it's different with Khabib. If you stand up and fight with Khabib, you can't even lie. Khabib throws hands.
Khabib doesn't, but he doesn't stay up. The minute he catches one punch to the face, he takes you to the ground, just like Islam does. That's what they do.
He's also smart.
So is she. Why would she stand and fight when she's not a stand-up fighter?
Let's move on, since you want to keep interrupting. You're going to say a point, not let me explain the point. We'll just go past the points then.
No, you can say whatever. But you're saying it's okay for one guy and not okay for a woman. That makes no sense to me.
No,
None.
100%. I'm saying if she stands up and fights with anybody, it's not the same outcome. Habib can do it. She can't.
So you're telling me?
Proven.
So you're telling me if Habib would have stayed on the ground with Conor McGregor in that championship fight, Habib still wins? No. The minute Habib took his first punch, he took him to the ground and held him to the ground. You're lying.
He lit him up against the cage, fucking crying down like a bitch ass motherfucker. He's on top of him, wailing on him. Give me that shit. Me and you FaceTime and watched that fight and said, "Oh shit!" when he got rocked on the jaw. Bullshit. Fucking shit. You're mad that your champion got clowned on the jaw and he went against the cage and then cut up like a puppy dog. That's exactly what happened to Conor in that first fight.
That's what happened, yep. And that's what's happening. And that's what's happening to your favorite champion right now. Patty Pimblett.
Favorite champion. John Jones is my guy, and he's always been my guy.
John Jones is retired. He ain't nobody's guy no more. He don't fight. Who's your guy now? Who's your guy now?
Followed enough to have a guy.
Tyler, did we not just have a talk the other night about Patty Pimblett?
Actually, Smitty was.
He's one of my favorite fighters.
That's what I said.
You have several favorite fighters.
I do. I have a shit ton.
I'm not picking one person.
I have a shit ton of favorite fighters.
I'm a fan of the NFL. That's why I'm a fan of baseball. That's why I'm a fan of basketball. I don't have one team. Oh.
Okay. So.
You said that about Connor. He got rocked, dude. I can't even believe you said that.
Go back and rewatch the fight.
Fighters.
Go back and rewatch the fight. That's all I'm going to say. Go back and rewatch the fight. Go back and rewatch it. That's all I'm going to say. Go back and rewatch it. And you'll see. Just go back and rewatch it. Then we can have another conversation about it.
Let's talk now. Bitch, run your mouth some more. Whooping his ass.
Okay. So, that's that fight. So now let's get into that. Somebody who's actually coming back to fight, who... Max Holloway, apparently, still a very active, good fighter. Just lost the BMF title to Charles Oliveira.
That's crazy.
Like, just lost it to Charles Oliveira and is a very active fighter. The dude don't quit. That guy fights his dick off. I love Max Holloway. I think he's a fun fighter. He is interested.
Hey, let's
Any guy who's willing to point 10 toes down in the middle and just throw hands to me, like, that's my guy. Like, let's do it.
You got to look at Oliveira in that standpoint. Dude just got folded, and I mean folded, by Ilia Topuria, one of the best fighters in the league right now. You're going to come back with a little bit of fire in your stomach.
Oh, absolutely, yes.
Sorry, but Max Holloway had to be that guy.
Well, you also got to look at the – this is the thing that about Oliveira.
Is worth a championship, in my opinion. Like, even though he lost it to Topuria there, he's still a title fighter.
This is my thing about him, and this is my thing about Oliveira. This has always been my thing about Charles. Great submission artist, has gotten way better with his hands lately. But my thing with him is he is a giant in a division that they're not very tall.
Correct.
Charles Oliveira is 6'3". 90% of the lightweights in the UFC are 5'10" and below.
5'10" of there's a couple 6 foot.
Not many.
It's like 5'7" to 6 foot.
It's like 5'6", dude. Chad Mendez and them boys, they're literally like Khabib is 5'6" or 5'7". They're not tall.
Trust me, the UFC
this dude's a giant.
Is the realm of the short people.
Yes.
It is.
Short, stocky, little, let's fucking fight, motherfucker kind of people. That is the UFC's life.
Speaking of Max Holloway, I fucking love Justin Gaethje too. As much as he fucking beat Patty, I love Justin Gaethje.
And he had just lost. And he had just lost to Max.
I was about
to say, fight before that.
Even, like you. Oh man, if we're gonna even bring up that Patty fight, both of them guys are dogs. They stood up and fought for 5 rounds apiece. And
not saying they didn't. Yeah, it was a great fight.
Shots from each other.
Well, that was the same thing with the Max fight. The Max and Justin fight was very close until that last 30 seconds when they stood in the middle and Max caught that chin and Justin went to sleep. That was a back and forth battle that we all could have looked at and been like, it could, and then wha-bam! Somebody went to sleep. And
I was 100%.
It was over.
If we're talking about Patty, I was 100% disappointed against the Gaethje versus Patty fight. I wanted Patty to win for sure. This is a biased opinion for sure. I feel like if he didn't get stabbed in the eye fucking twice, that he had a better chance. Dude, his eye was swollen for almost 2 months. That shit was purple, puffed up, and closed for almost a week after the fight.
I mean, he's got you know.
I don't know. Even if he still didn't get poked, I still think Justin gives him that ass whooping. Like
the thing is,
I believe he would have had a better chance because then Patty would have been more.
I don't think
cautious.
Patty
but he's not getting him down.
The fight started that he wanted to stand up and fight. Justin
and you don't do that with a fucking stand-up fighter.
He is not that type of fighter.
No.
He is a submission artist, just like some of the best that do it, and sadly, just like fucking Ronda. That's how you win.
That's how you win.
That's the reason half those people have as many wins is because they can put you on the ground and put you in ways that make you hurt so bad you want to tap your hand on the hand.
I mean, look at the current welterweight champ, Islam. Why?
Islam.
Why? He did in lightweight and he did it here. Why? He gets you to the ground. He tires you the hell out until you can't do nothing. Next thing you know, you're sleeping because he done choked you out, and you were too tired to even realize you were getting choked.
Yep.
They just have that kind of defense and that kind of offense that just wears you the hell out. And that is what Patty is. Patty is a heavy lightweight. We all know this because of the way he is. He's a heavy lightweight. He can tire out almost anybody. Instead, he gets the crazy fucking wild thought process of standing against a guy that's what he does for a living. Justin Gaethje is not a takedown guy. He stands and punches you in the mouth.
Yep.
Like, I'm a big fan of, and listen, I am not a Khabib fan. We all know this. I am not a Khabib fan. But he did what worked. And he retired undefeated because he did what worked. Did I like it? Was it the most boring fights I ever watched in my life? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
God, it was boring. God, I could have went to sleep on all of them. But he won. He did not walk out of there with his hand not raised.
Fast finishes they were. It's like, why did I even stay up till midnight to watch?
Yeah. I mean, that was a lot of them. I mean,
you knew what was going to happen.
You did. You knew eventually he was going to get you down. He was going to maul you on the ground, and eventually he was going to wrap his arms around your throat, and you were going to sleep. That's what was happening. Yep, and you were going night-night. Like, before the fight even started, you saw him start wearing him down, and it was 30 seconds in. You're like, yep, this ain't making it out of the first round. I might as well take my ass to bed right now. You wake up in the morning, Nurmagomedov won again. No shit. I knew that in 30 seconds.
I knew that before when they announced who he was fighting.
Yeah, like, it was wild. Like, and the fact that people like that.
He fought a lot of good people, dude.
But he did, but like he made them seem so not.
Yeah.
So not. Like, and I think that was the biggest thing is you had the lightweight division. Most people will say in the UFC is the baddest division in the UFC, hands down. It has the most top to bottom best fighters in the UFC of any division.
Yeah.
And he just made it seem like no. And so did Islam for a while. I mean, they're saying Islam might overshadow Khabib by the time he's done. I mean, the man has walked through the lightweight division, turned around and just walked through the damn near welterweight division. Nobody can touch him. Like, they can't touch the guy. And even when they stand and try to touch him, he's longer, he's shiftier, and then he still gets you to the ground and he puts you to sleep. It's just them boys from Dagestan don't play, bro. They ain't no joke.
Nope. And if you're going through Khabib's camp,
it just ain't no joke, man. I mean, I do like his little what is that? His little brother, Umar.
Oh yeah.
Is he the is he the flyweight or is he a bantamweight? I don't remember. Bantamweight. Okay.
Bantam.
I do like him. I mean, I'd like to see him in a title fight someday. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, so
that whole family gonna go through the ringer, so you will.
So
let's move over to. I mean, what about Sean O'Malley?
What about him?
Sugar Sean.
What about him?
I don't know. He coming off a bad loss.
Yeah,
too,
I mean, what about him? There ain't nothing for him.
He's had 2 bad losses.
Yeah, dude's done. Dude's cooked. Okay.
He does more. I feel like he does more social media promoting, kind of like the Jake Paul team, than he does actually good fighting.
Well, I mean,
I believe in his prime when he first started off, he was a very good fighter, very strategic, very strength and conditioning. Like all he did was train and practice, and that's all he did.
We'll see. Like you see a lot of people hold the gold and then they change. But you see a lot of people hold the gold several times, and then you also see them one and a few that hold the gold till they leave.
Yes, and then you see those few that win it in multiple divisions too, which doesn't happen very often.
But that's definitely I'm not even bringing that up because Sugar Sean nor Patty, like none of those guys are that caliber of fighter. I'll say right now.
No.
Nor do I see a fire under any of it. Like you're not talking. All right, so I'm gonna compare Patty's first fight to Connor's first fight. Nowhere near the following that Connor had behind him. Nowhere near the nationality in the stands following behind him. Not until Patty's third or fourth fight did you see everyone in the stand doing this. By Connor's second fight, you saw the strut walk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Once he won that first fight by knockout and said, "I'm in the UFC, bitches," it was game over from there. You saw him had that fire till he held both belts.
Yep.
Yeah,
then once he became hold on. Then once he became rich, did Connor fall off because he didn't need it no more.
Nope, I still don't.
We'll see how these people that take these L's come back and how they perform afterwards. Because Connor did it. He took a couple bad losses, still came back and put some good fighters in their place. You know.
Yeah, I mean,
Then he broke his
Donald
leg.
Cerrone's no joke. I mean, he's been a good fighter for 20 years. Yeah, he's retired
Cowboy?
now. Yeah, Cowboy's no joke, but Conor dismantled him when he came back that one time. Then he broke his leg, and then he broke his other leg. I mean, the thing is there were some stats they put up. I want to say today, not one person that's coming back from a broken leg like that, and the people they used was Anderson Silva,
Yep.
Chris Weidman, and there was one other one. There was 3 they showed.
Chris White.
Yeah, that was so disgusting. Well, that's how Conor was. Conor hit him and then stepped down, and the whole thing just turned. Like, it was jello. Anyway, we digress from that conversation. It was, but the thing is like, not one of them guys came back and really was any kind of. So Conor has 3 things working against him. 1, the leg break, because most guys don't come back from that and become any part of a shell of who they used to be. 2, 5+ year layoff.
Yeah.
Okay? Living the lavish life, rich as hell, on yachts and
Probably has
Bentleys.
not touched a weight or done a workout.
Not until he started with this. So there's 2. And 3, he's rich. That's the third biggest
rich
card.
as
He
fuck.
doesn't need to win fights. Yeah, does he want to? Now, does Conor have a pride bone in him that maybe makes him try to be harder than maybe?
And I'm going out
Maybe?
on a limb here. I'm saying that this Max Holloway fight in July between him and Max is a little bit more to see if he can do the White House card. Because if he steps in there and loses to Max Holloway, you're not going to see him on that White House card. I'm telling you right now.
No, I'm telling you right now. If he loses to Max Holloway, you don't see him fight again.
Nope.
Yeah, I agree with that.
No.
I don't know. I agree with Ryan so wholeheartedly. You don't know what he's been doing in these last 5 years. All you know is from what he used to be, and a lot of us don't want to say he's going to come in and lose that fight, but there is that big chance. Like a lot of things Ryan's saying.
Holloway's
right
a
now
fucking
is
dog,
back.
dude. Holloway's a dog.
Yeah.
I watched him fold Justin Gaethje, who is an active top 5 lightweight and has been for the last 5 years while Conor's been sitting with his feet up on a yacht. And he folded him.
Yacht.
And he folded him.
I love Conor, bro. Conor's
Trust me. Conor is by far and none probably. He's a top 5 fighter for me just for what he did for the UFC. The amount of exposure. And it's not even that he... Listen.
I agree.
Was Conor the best fighter I ever saw? Hell no. That goes down to the people. And I'm going to go deeper than you guys because I watched it a long time ago. That goes back to the Ken Shamrocks and the Chuck Liddells and the Randy Couture's and the Tito Ortiz, even though Chuck Liddell wrecked his ass every time.
Yeah, he did.
But then it went on from that to Matt Hughes and GSP, and then it went to Anderson Silva, and you had Shogun, and you had Lyoto Machida, and I can keep going and going and going and going on the people.
Zombie, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
I can keep going on the guys that have been great in the UFC through the years, but Conor made the UFC worldwide. He was the first super international superstar of the UFC. He made them go from he made them go from a niche thing to the entire globe was hooked when Conor showed up on the screen. So he did a lot for the sport, and that's why I have big love for him because I've loved the UFC since it was back to no rules and you had a 380-pound guy fighting somebody our size.
Yeah.
I mean, I've watched the UFC since the late 90s when it was basically a bloodbath.
Hell yeah.
It was a bloodbath. There was no rules. There was no disqualification. None of that was a thing. You walked in there, somebody was either getting knocked out or going out on a stretcher. That's what you were getting. Or if you were Royce Gracie, you were choking out guys 4 times your size and anaconda gripping these dudes like you were a snake. Which was wild
McGregor,
to watch too.
White House prediction: wins by knockout.
He's not on the White House card right now. He's fighting Fight Week.
Or Fight Week, International Fight Week. My bad.
You think so this is what I will say. I will not give my prediction today. When Conor starts the first round, if you guys want to live react to that fight, I will give you my prediction within the first 15 seconds of that fight. And this is the reason. I need to see Conor's timing.
Yeah.
If Conor's timing is on point, There is not a person, and I will re-say this, there is not a person in the UFC that can fuck with Conor with timing. Not one. When he was at his best, he hit every shot perfect, and he timed them perfect. No, he can't. He was Habib was a mauler, but he was a mauler. He was not a sit there and piece you up guy. He was a mauler. He gets you a couple punches and he beats you. Conor is a timing genius. That's why he beat Eddie Alvarez.
With all that timing, you still need to be able to catch those people that you typically avoid it.
Yeah, and he did. He hit Habib with some good shots, but Habib has a superior ground game, and he has a chin. He has a hell of a chin.
I say if they fight 10 out of 10 times, Habib wins that fight 9 out of 10 times.
I'd give him 7. I think Conor would catch. I think Conor would catch him on his jaw once or twice with that left, and eventually your jaw's going to give out. I mean, come on. I've seen Conor knock plenty of people out. Eddie Alvarez and Chad Mendes, nobody thought Conor had a chance of knocking them out, and he knocked them both out. He was losing both of those fights. One punch, and he changed the whole game. They both went to sleep with one punch. The dude has knockout power that most lightweights don't have.
It's not even going to be McGregor's timing. I mean, obviously, you need your timing. I feel like it's going to be his stamina.
And that's another big key to it.
His cardio.
Yeah, he hasn't done this in so long.
It's not like Max isn't going to go that full fucking 5 rounds.
Max is originally a featherweight. He's a featherweight. Remember, he has all gas, no brakes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if he pushes,
he can do 5 minutes of swing.
He can do 5 minutes, and he can do that for 5 rounds.
Yeah,
and he can do 30 seconds of consistent left, right, right, duck, left.
Absolutely,
he can do longer than that.
Yeah, he's gonna do it for a while, like that, and that's.
But I don't know if he would want to do that with Conor. Is what I'm saying.
I think that's his game plan.
30 seconds with Conor, and they're both standing. I feel like Max is going to sleep.
Listen. This is what I'm gonna say. Max is either gonna do this is how I see this fight going. If Max plays this game smart, he tires Conor out, because
stamina.
Running a treadmill is not the same as in-fight stamina when you're getting punched in the mouth.
Yep.
They're completely different. Your mouth opens because you gotta breathe because you're getting punched and your nose ain't working right, and now all of a sudden you're breathing through your mouth and you ain't catching the air so great, and all of a sudden you're tired, and then you get your ass whooped.
And then Ireland anger, bro, I just hope he doesn't start fucking blackout. Conor at one point, when he goes blackout mode and it's full adrenaline, I don't believe that he'll try to kill you.
Yeah, I mean, but and then we got the White House card coming up, and that still isn't even finalized. Who the hell's all on the White House card? Do we even know?
Finalized. It's finalized.
They've changed it like 4 times.
They keep changing the main cards to the prelims, but no, the card is finalized.
I doubt that.
I think it changes 3 more times.
They might throw another one in there for views and for money.
Well, they just said something about that today. UFC, let me look this up real quick, guys. White House card. Let's see what it says. It's headlined by Ilia Topuria and Gaethje, and an interim heavyweight title fight between Pereira and Cyril Gane. So those
Pereira
two are both. So
I'm giving my prediction: Pereira and Topuria.
I think Topuria wins. Pereira, I will see. If Gane gets Topuria, if Gane can get Pereira down, Pereira's in trouble. Pereira's a stand-up guy. He does not have a ground game for anything. He doesn't. He can't do shit on the ground. He squirms around like a worm on the ground. If Cyril Gane, and they're saying that when they're watching Pereira, he doesn't have his snap that he used to because he's walking around at the weight he has to walk around at. And remember, John Jones had to learn this as well. You're not punching light heavyweights no more or middleweights. You're punching boys that are used to being punched by big-ass boys.
Yeah, that's the difference.
That's a big difference. Like this is a big difference. Like Cyril Gane has went in the ring with John Jones, Francis Ngannou,
you look at a different division. Look at what Gaethje just said about Patty. He said, "I've never hit someone so hard and they have not hit the canvas." Like, some people just have an iron jaw.
Well, and Patty, in my opinion, is down a weight class. I think Patty should be a welterweight. I think he should
Yep,
be a welterweight.
I agree.
I think he.
He
listen,
needs to be.
unless
you said that from the beginning.
and this
Ryan.
is
He
me
would
and
probably
Truin. Yeah,
dominate that,
this is me and Truin's conversation the other day. What he does to his body right now will not give him longevity.
It's not healthy,
game.
dude.
It's
he
not
cuts
healthy.
30 pounds the week of the fight.
I'm the one.
Yeah.
No. I'm
Yeah.
the one who's told Tyler about that.
Yeah, like you can't do that.
I told everyone about this boy coming into the
I mean,
league.
look
You
at him right
cannot
now. What's he walking
walk
around
up
at right
60
now?
pounds and then just
Yeah.
act like it's all good.
Yeah,
You
like,
can't do that shit.
he thinks he can.
Plus vaping, plus not dieting, not training properly. It's got to be consistent.
Yeah, and he's
Like-
not. And that's why I think Patty. And this is what my hot take for that will be. That's why Patty will never be a champion in the UFC.
Nope,
He doesn't
won't.
have the
I
discipline.
think he holds a belt.
I
but
don't.
I just don't.
I don't
know
think he has
when.
the discipline. I don't against the top
doesn't
tier
have the
people, the Ilya
self-discipline.
Taporias and the Justin Gaethjes, who this is literally their life. They keep their body in shape year round. He does not have the discipline. It is too
It's
hard to
it's
cut that
prime
kind of
Dustin
weight.
Poirier, dude.
Yeah.
Prime Dustin Poirier didn't fucking not stop. It was
No.
always UFC first, even before family. It was UFC first.
Yeah, and I mean, listen, Patty is awesome.
Dustin got his ass whooped a lot though. Me
In the
and Ryan
beginning,
knows
Connor
that.
knocked him out.
Yeah.
Connor folded him the first time they fought.
And then Dustin won.
Yep, that was years later, and Connor got a broken leg for his troubles.
He
But
did.
that's besides
You
the
always
point.
give me DMs, baby.
So, and then we get to talk about the greatest thing, and here we are, probably an hour and a half into this, Kyle. But here we are. Let's talk about what's going on right now in the sports world. NBA playoffs. We are in the finals.
Spurs are going home.
The finals.
Semis.
We're in the semis.
Yeah. These are the conference.
No, these are the
finals.
conference
The
finals.
NBA
I know
finals
that.
is the
We're in the
winners of-
conference finals.
I
though.
just had to clarify that because I know some
No.
people will be like,
Sorry, we are in the conference finals. So you have the Spurs came out swinging. Game 1. Wembanyama almost gave Miggy Mags
no,
little
did,
credence.
did.
Gave him
He gave
some
an ass whipping in
gave
game
him some
one.
thought process to that GOAT. But since then, OKC's kind of said, "Listen, little children."
Dude had 4
behave."
fucking rebounds
Yeah.
yesterday.
Said, "Listen, little children."
4.
Since then, been on the basketball court probably 90% of the time.
Oh,
But-
yeah, I'm gonna say.
But OKC is talented. I mean, their depth is. I mean, we've talked.
It's not
about
even
it.
the Spurs, dude.
Hold on. Let's because OKC. I don't have a team, but OKC is one of my favorite teams of basketball. Not because of their talent, but because of what they do with their talent, how they utilize their talent. The Spurs, I'm gonna be dead honest with you. I think if the head and assistant coaches
Better
switched and had a week to prepare, I think the Spurs would overtake because of the coaching staff. Because
Time management.
the time management and the way they're playing their people. Caruso is a bench player playing as a starter because he's showing up when other players aren't. The Spurs aren't doing that. The Spurs are still sitting
Same
people
starters.
that are showing out. Dude, listen, sitting Vassell the last 2 nights after he is put on a run, scores 8 points, and then you're like, he needs a break, come out. Whoa. What are we doing? This is the time to let them burn that stamina, to put up as many points as they can and let them tell you, hey, coach, I need a break. Not, okay, I don't want to push it. I don't want to stress it. They let Wemby do his thing game 1, and look at what happened. He shut everyone's mouth.
Yes, he did.
Granted, OKC sat on their fat asses for a week and said, okay, let's wait and see who we got to play. But since then, I don't see the same intensity. I don't see the same game plan the Spurs went out with game 1. That's my problem. I don't think they don't have what it takes. I think they absolutely have what it takes. I just think they're playing the game wrong.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I
I'm
can
not
agree
gonna
with that.
I'm not gonna
They're
disagree with that.
They're shutting down Chet Holmgren. He is an all-star basketball player who shows up in the playoffs. He has not went over his points, rebounds, and assists. His points since they started this series. He has been completely shut down by the Spurs defense and offense. Completely.
Yep.
You don't do that to all-star players. I'm just saying. Now, Shai is a little different.
Yeah. I'm a Chet Holmgren hater, bro.
Are you? I mean, you
Yeah, I
gotta
think-
hate on him. He's a goat.
I mean, he's he's good.
You're gonna get
bro.
you're
I
gonna get
mean,
Miggy all hyped up, bro.
And I mean, he's definitely not a greatest
Who
of
would
all
rather
time.
have
but-
Chet or Victor?
Oh, that's not.
who
a
would you rather
question.
have? No, and this probably sounds crazy, but I would rather have Hartenstein over Chet.
I don't hate that.
It depends on situational basketball.
I mean, yeah, that's
The
true.
reason I'm gonna always take Chet in that instance because Isaiah in 10 games is probably gonna put up 20 points. Chet will do that 5 or 6 times out of 10. I mean, the assists and the rebounds come, but scoring points is what's gonna win you the game. I mean, Isaiah being a tall forward the way he is. I mean, notice how they moved him game 1. It was all Chet and Wemby, right? Notice
I
how
was
they
just about-
immediately made that switch, right? Because of the size. Chet couldn't get nothing on him. They still been shutting him out, but Isaiah Hartenstein is doing a lot better a job at controlling Wemby. He still can't stop him. Wemby is hard to stop. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
He's doing a better hang-up job.
Yeah.
But I mean, you got Jalen Williams also went out with that hamstring injury again for OKC. But then you got backup J-Dub, the other Jalen Williams, who's putting up 6'3". Like, it's the bench players for OKC that can put up the threes, that can put up the 15 to 30 point. Look at Alex Caruso, man. Alex Caruso's been playing nuts.
Yeah, I miss him on the Lakers. I was gonna say, seeing that Jalen Williams, he re-aggravated that hamstring injury. It just goes to show me because during the Lakers and the Thunder series, everybody was upset because Luka wasn't coming back. His hamstrings messed up. I mean, look what happened. Jalen comes back, hamstrings. So that's gonna say it, which I think they do. I think they beat the Spurs now. They go to the finals. I think they're going to be without J-Dub for maybe not the whole series, but a significant amount of time due to him just coming.
The only reason I'm okay with that sacrifice there, Miggy, is
that
Jalen
depth?
Williams is not Luka Doncic. You don't LeBron's not going to be there next year. That's your franchise fucking player. You don't risk his hamstring, his Achilles, his anything in that leg. Jalen Williams, they've already found a replacement. The other J-Dub is playing just as good as him. So they don't really need him. He was disposable for him, so they let him go out there and ball out. And yeah, he re-aggravated it, but they said, "Hey, we can still win without you, dog. You did your best."
I think he's for sure the second best player on that team, though.
Who?
J-Dub?
Jalen on OKC?
Behind SGA, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I can't disagree with that.
But yeah, OKC, bro. I mean, watching last
That's
game.
the same reason the Spurs got De'Aaron Fox, though. I mean, they needed someone to go with Wemby.
No, what you said, though, Smitty, is like right on the head. It's very evident the coaching and the two teams is why OKC is like who they are. I mean, it's evident. It's evident.
Yeah,
the time man. I mean,
everything.
You just tell, bro.
It's just everything. Yeah, the time management, how they switch out the bench players with the players on the starters. They pull the starters too early sometimes and wait too late sometimes and get them exposed. Like the coaching, you could tell that it is not the Greg Pop Spurs anymore. That's what you could tell for sure. It's not. It's not that
anymore. Switch it over to the Cavs and the Knicks.
Who's winning that?
Knicks are winning right now.
Yeah, Knicks are winning right now. I mean, it's 2-0 in the series. I mean, Knicks have been pretty dominant, like I said they were going to be. I mean, I just don't think the Cavs still hold that candle to them. We'll see.
No, I think the Cavs
this home field.
I think it's.
Yeah, that's over. I think it's over. I think even with home field, let's be real, the Knicks get the last game if they have to, but I think they probably ended in 6. Maybe 5.
Yeah, right now I don't see the Knicks losing the game, to be honest with you. They're playing well. I think they low-key sweep them. The Knicks versus Thunder in the finals, I mean, honestly could be a lot better than I was thinking after seeing the Knicks play this series out. I mean,
they're giving you a little bit more hope. Is that what you're saying? They're giving you a little bit more hope because you thought that no matter who won out of the East, OKC was running it. You think the Knicks actually got some guff for them?
Well, like I said when we had the NBA talk, like the Spurs and OKC game, as tight as it is right now, this is the finals that everyone wanted to see. At least if this could be the NBA finals, I think all of us in this group would actually like to watch all 7 to 8, 9 of those games play out between those two. At least I would. Again,
I would. I'm
love
with you.
watching
Yeah,
them
I'm with
run it
you.
back
Yeah, I'm with
because
you on that.
they are neck and neck every quarter, every minute. Like, it is such a good series between them. Watching the Knicks takes on the Cavs, it's like I knew what was going to happen. I mean, all basketball fans, I'm sure, knew what was going to happen. Like, it's same thing with if OKC plays again. I just don't think, being that it's not divisional, it's going to be a little easier for OKC. They're not going to see it as much of a challenge, as much of a situational thing, and they're just going to run like they run. I mean, I think they're a little bit more petrified or scared or tedious to play the Spurs than they are the Knicks. I'm gonna be honest about that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right on that. I mean, so we got the Knicks so we think the Knicks and OKC in the finals, and we still think the OKC comes and goes back to back, right?
Maybe. I mean, tomorrow, like, it's 2-1. We'll see. Okay, or the Spurs finally get home field advantage.
They have to win. They have
On
to.
Yeah,
on Sunday.
if they go down 3-1, it's done.
Listen, no, yes, I'm gonna say that right now. OKC wins last night. All hope will be lost. The Spurs will probably roll over and say, "Here's game 4. You can have it."
Yep.
If it goes 2-2 tomorrow night, boy, you're
we got a dog fight. We in for a dog fight.
It doesn't matter who goes up 3-2. It's going to be close till game fucking 4 is decided. So whoever wins that 4th game, I'm telling you right now, if the Spurs somehow do it, and they have a chance, dog. If they get it right one time, like they did that first game, oh man.
After that first game, you don't know how good I was feeling after the talk we had about Wemby. I was like, bro, I got some fire to let off.
Bro, that's why all I put in our group chat was they had a week off. Like, that OKC had a whole week off. Like, let them get back on the court and get throwing again, and like they'll warm back up. But
honestly, that 3 that went it in double overtime, bro.
Ooh, it was clean.
It was
clean.
Yep.
But like,
it was definitely.
I mean, Wemby's just that kind of player. You just gotta hope he misses, bro. You can't really do.
Hey, and I'm gonna have to give you a little bit of credit. As much as I did not like hearing you say he might be one of the greatest of all time, watching him play that game 1, if I see a lot more of that out of him, I might have to put the dude in my top 10. I might. I'm not fulfilling it yet. I need to see him get through 5 years in the league of doing what he did there to shut that kind of team down. 41 points, what was it? 41 points and like 27 rebounds. That's insane.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's like Kobe scoring 70 points in a game type shit. That's crazy.
That was wild.
It's exciting though, bro. Crazy. Because this is going to be a rivalry moving forward. Like,
oh yeah, dude, the Spurs and OKC from now on in this division is going to be nice to see. And honestly,
well, here's the thing. If OKC, let's say OKC goes and finishes it off 4-1, right? And they move on to the finals and they win it. And this is going to be a rivalry moving forward. What does San Antonio do in the offseason to shorten the gap, to close the gap, to make it better? What do they do?
Get LeBron James.
No, you know what you do. You go get Giannis that wants to get away from the Bucks. You go get fucking Giannis Antetokounmpo to join that team, and now you have a fucking powerhouse between two people that can drive it to the rim like no other. You got Devin Vassell who could shoot threes. You got Champagne who could shoot threes. You got De'Aaron Fox that can shoot threes.
So what? You think you put Giannis to the 4 spot?
Yep, 100%. He's already proven to be that kind of player that he can play where you need him to play and still score the points. That's why I'm saying you make the move.
I ain't saying you're wrong.
I'm just. Ooh, who just said that?
That'd be tough.
Hey, I'm not lying, dude. Take him away from the Clippers, come back.
Yeah,
that might be nice.
Sweet.
That might be nice.
Well, I mean,
the only thing is I'm not up to date on whose contracts are about to run out, so that's hard for me to say. All I know is like Giannis is definitely looking to move, so that's the only reason he came to my mind right off the rip. Is you add that kind of dude to that kind of team, fuck, they'll definitely compete with OKC at that point.
Gonna get all 3 Antetokounmpos, bro.
I mean, look, no one thought that the Dallas was going to give up Luka to the fucking Lakers, but they did.
He has one more year.
All I'm saying.
He has one more year, and then he has a player option for the final year. Giannis does. That's his
Oh,
contract.
Giannis.
Yeah,
he has
Giannis.
one more year with the Bucks.
Yep. He had through the Bucks. He has through the 2026-2027 season with a player option for 27-28.
All right.
So that's what that is. But
So
a lot of
couldn't
good
do it
topics
next year,
tonight.
but-
Some heated exchanges, especially on the UFC front. But, that's what we're here for. We're here to have the combos. We're here to, fight for what we believe is the best parts of, what we do. And we duck shots, But, everybody has their opinion, and that's why this is an opinion-based sports podcast.
Yeah,
because
dude.
we all
Everyone
believe what we
will come to know.
believe.
Me and Balto, we'll call each other out all day long.
Real quick.
man.
All day. So, at the end of the day, there's a lot of absolutely. It's just there's a lot of sports coming up in the next couple months. I'm super excited, guys. Baseball is starting to really get into the swing. UFC seems like it's going to have a hell of a summer. Basketball's about to wrap up for us. And then
About to eat.
we're about to get into nothing but football talk once training camp, and there's some news out of training camp right now, especially in the Ravens, in the Ravens room that we could talk about at a later date. But
you're about to lose Lamar to Miami.
Oh, well.
I just want you to know that.
Oh well, guess
That's
what?
I said.
Guess
bro.
what?
I just want you to know that, right?
Guess what? If it happens,
After
it happens.
this year, I really don't think we have our
Diego Pavia said, "I don't want that guy on the
unless now,
team."
granted, this is
Bro.
one of the easiest schedules we've
Don't
had.
do
in
not
a
say that
very
guy's
long
name
time.
again. Do
He
not
said,
say that.
I don't want Lamar on this fucking
He
team.
is not going to be on the team after the preseason. Pavia will be cut. Watch. And I'm not the only one saying that. I've watched multiple sportcasters that said he can't even get the third spot from the other rookie that's going to take it from him. He will be cut.
Look. All I'm saying, this is one of the easiest schedules the Ravens had in a long time. If we can't get it done this year,
Yeah.
I don't think he's.
We never will.
No. If we
can't do it now,
it's
we
not
never
no.
will.
If we
I
don't
think
get it done
at
this
that
year, we're not going to get it done with Lamar Jackson. It's
And
time
I
to move
think-
on and
I
find
think
somebody that can do
Lamar's
it.
just going to go play and be happy playing, knowing he's probably not going to get there now, and just be where he wants to be.
Yeah, and he wants to be, and a lot of people say he wants to. Listen, this is the thing I'll say about Lamar Jackson. Everybody says what Lamar does and doesn't want, except Lamar.
Yeah, right.
Everybody
He never
has
tells us
thought
shit.
processes on what this young man wants out of his life and out of his career, except for the person that actually knows in his brain what he wants.
But it's
'Cause he
coming
doesn't
from
tell
somewhere,
us.
so
Bro, he's been so close. That's the thing about it. He's
that
been
is
so
the thing.
And he's
And he would hate to be that player like Tom Brady to be like, okay, watch me go do it somewhere else.
He won't.
Someone comes
Yeah.
in the no. I'm not saying Lamar. I'm saying
Oh.
someone else says that comes into Baltimore and we fucking do it. Like,
Well,
he would be
here's the
like,
problem.
"Oh,
Here's the
my
problem. If
God."
he leaves the Ravens, and I will say this right now, if he leaves the Ravens for Miami, he can shoot getting a Super Bowl in the foot. It will not happen.
Goodbye. Yeah,
Miami
it'll
is
never happen.
so in the weeds with
And-
their team. The
But-
only thing they have that is a shining star right now is Devon A-Chain. The
Just like
rest of their
Josh
team
Allen.
is trash.
Just like Josh Allen deserves one. Even though the Ravens are my team, I think Lamar deserves it. Like,
Yeah.
he deserves a Super Bowl.
I mean, he's played his butt off. I ain't gonna lie.
He's been an MVP. He's broken fucking records, and not to mention Derrick Henry. Like, can we get this man a ring?
Please, that man
Fucking
deserves a
on
ring.
The Titans for so long, and like, oh come on,
Probably.
Can we please give
Listen,
the man one?
in my lifetime, 42 years, going on 43, I can honestly say I've watched a lot of football from the Baltimore
Yeah.
Colts on. I have never
Old ass
seen a running back that has been so dominant but also so fast.
Did you see how many
in
pounds
my
of muscle
life,
he bulked up in the
ever.
offseason?
Yeah, that's
bulked
what
up
he.
30 pounds of muscle in the offseason.
That's what he
so
does,
far.
dude. He does that all the time. Like he's
Well,
stupid.
when you spend $250K on your body, you could do
It's
that.
300K
Exactly.
It was $300K. They released it a couple days ago. He spent $300K last year.
So
He
what?
extra $50K.
Yeah.
Meal
So
prep,
so
dude.
what I'm saying is
It's the Butler, baby.
I
It's the
have
Butler,
never
baby.
seen someone that is so big and
Damn.
so powerful and also so lightning quick once he gets
Put him
the
in the
wheels
ring.
going. Like, oh my God, the
Dude.
dude can't. Like
Put Derrick Henry in the ring.
he no. I'd like to keep him in the football ring on my team. Thank you, until he retires. Then he can do whatever he wants. But I mean, listen, he deserves it. We all agree that. I think a Kansas City Chiefs fan, along with everybody else, believes that Derrick Henry deserves a daggum ring. The guy has been a dog for years.
Yeah, let's get Justin Fields a ring this year. Let's go.
Justin Fields?
No, that's not gonna happen. All right,
I'm leaving.
if we're going there, Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson for ring. Zach Wilson, baby. Let's go.
Drake May, baby.
Drake May, baby. The May attack. Nah, listen. I think this year's going to be fun. I think Buffalo and New England is I think Buffalo and New England's going to be a battle this year again. I'm excited.
I've been as excited for an NFL season in a very long time, actually.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be straight with you. As rigged as I know the fucking NFL is, I hope you can hear me. I hope you can. It's rigged. But
rig it for the
I'm
Ravens.
excited.
I mean, what? Rig it for the Ravens. I mean, what? I didn't say that. What? Huh? What happened? All right, gentlemen.
Interference.
Well, it's been
them Chiefs.
One more thing.
Yes, sir.
R.I.P. Kyle Busch.
Yeah, absolutely. We do have to say at the end, rest in peace to Mr. Kyle Busch, one of the
Rowdy, baby.
One of the
not only a NASCAR superstar, but one of the best dirt track drivers I've ever seen on the racetrack in my life.
And let's not forget that. Let's not forget that through 3 different parts of NASCAR, truck, Xfinity, and he is the record holder of 236 won races. That man, even though I did not like him because I thought that he would do to people and then whine when they did it back, that man will go down as a legend. Did not deserve to die when he died, and he will be missed sitting in a car that I used to love a lot, that number 8 car for Richard Childress, because that was Earnhardt Jr.'s car. Yeah, that kind of sucked, and that was my father-in-law's driver this year, so really hit him hard. He was really rooting for Kyle Busch to finally, get over that hump and win another one, and to see this man full of life winning NASCAR Truck Series literally 3 weeks ago, and now he's no longer with us is very, very sad.
His life, it's crazy.
In his early 40s.
41. Younger than me,
41.
Gentlemen. Younger than me.
41, yeah. Younger than Balto.
Younger than me. Like 2 kids. 2 young kids.
2 young kids.
A beautiful young wife.
A beautiful wife,
without a husband now.
Smitty.
Just turned 41.
He's in the DMs, baby.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, listen, hey, I ain't good enough for that girl. I can tell you that right now, bro.
Word. But,
I ain't good enough to babysit her kids, bro.
You couldn't even be the landscaper, dog.
But,
the lands, I can't touch that grass. What you mean, bro? That's just Bermudian.
It's another week of the locker room, guys. We are going to say, as a final thing, hope everybody has a hell of a Memorial weekend. Celebrate the people who make this possible for us to be out there. Thank you to our veterans. Thank you to our men and women in uniform that are out there fighting the good fight for the United States of America. God bless the USA. From the locker room, guys, we will see you guys next time.
Lights go! Lights on, game time. Welcome to the show. Every sport, every moment, every take they need to know. From the buzzer to the end zone, from the diamond to the ring. Every headline, every upset, every championship.